Hey everyone, and welcome to another tutorial here on noisejunkies.net. In this short tut, we'll take a quick look at how to create this cool scene using a picture and then making with this cool creepy 3D look. Now, before we begin, this is a picture and really I got it from Google, so I'm not using it commercially, just to show you the example. You can get any picture really. This effect works for any picture. And really what I'm trying to do in this tutorial is transform a picture that looks like a picture, photorealistic, into something 3D. If you look at this, you'll probably say it's somehow a CG. You look at a chair and you just say that the material looks too metallic. And well, we're actually going to create this creepy look. Initially, I used Twitch to create some light twitches and make a slight camera animation here, but I decided to just show you how to create the scene and then let your creativity drive you. So, you can see that I have only two layers here and they're both the same image. One has glow, CC glass and curves, and the other one tropical shine and CC glass. So it's pretty simple, it's pretty basic, and we'll get started right away. I'll just drag the picture into the comp. It's a pretty HD picture, I don't know who took it. And you can see, it looks like a picture taken, really. And now we'll start our saga to make this 3D. So the first thing I'll do is to come to Effect, or even better here, and type CC Glass. And it's under Stylize. And I'll just apply it, and you see nothing happens. But then we'll go to the surface and increase the softness. And you can start to see things, especially here, getting a little bit bubbly, I would say. You can also increase the height, and you can see things are completely messed up. So you don't want to set it to 50, let's say 35 instead. So it's less noticeable, but it's still pretty cool. And then displacement, let's see 120. And yeah, again, it causes bubbly look, and you can always change. Maybe the softness to 22, and yeah, maybe it is to 30. So you play around with the settings to see what you can come up with, but we can already see the chair is a little bit distorted here, and CC glass is great. And for light, you can also change the light color to, I don't know, somehow a green, and you'll see that everything changes. It kind of gets color corrected here. So I don't want to get this into a CC glass tutorial, but it's pretty straightforward. You can definitely learn a lot of these techniques. But again, shading is another technique. If you increase the ambient here, it's gonna get brighter. Diffuse, you can also increase it, and you'll see the color green, which we selected, is gonna get greener. And there's also the specular highlights, which really have not a lot of effect here. And then the metal, which you can decrease right now. You can see it's very bubbly, very metal-like. And you can decrease that to have a less intense look on that, but we'll leave it at 100. So the CC glass part is done here, pretty straightforward as I said. So now we can apply curves, right curves here, which is curvas in Spanish. So just play around with the RGB and make it a little bit darker, and yeah, like that. And decrease the red channel a little bit, so that's the perfect green you want to achieve. And let's see what happens if we increase the blue a little bit. You get a little bluish tone, which is pretty cool too. It enhances the creepy look. Blue and a bluish green or greenish blue is what you want to achieve in a creepy look always, or at least most of the time. And you can also apply glow. So let's see, yeah, you have some highlights here, but I'll actually not apply right now, and I'll actually decide to apply on the other layer, which will kind of be the adjustment layer. Well, not really, because we're using the same image, but let's say the layer for color correction. So right now I'll just duplicate the layer, and just to name it, top layer, but it's not gonna make any difference really. And you leave the curves and the CC glass here, but you just want to apply Trapcode Shine now. And you can definitely see I use this plugin a lot. It's my favorite Trapcode, even more than Particular, I would say. And in the colorize, you have a lot of presets here. Let's just choose something that's a little bit like this. Chemistry is an option. Deep Sea is another one. Not electric. Something that's kind of green. Yeah, maybe let's go with Deep Sea then. And we can maybe change this to something that looks more like this. Yeah, and then you can change the source point to around the lights here, around this door, so everything's kind of coming from here. So that's a cool look. And let's say the ray length to like 7, make it a little more intense, maybe 12. And for the boost light, 4. So yeah, and you can play around with this source light because you see some spots here glow more. So now we can probably decrease the ray length to 4 again, or maybe 3, and you have more glowing spots rather than just the light streaks. Maybe 2 even, maybe 3 here. Not that glowing either. Good. So that's good. Maybe that's a lot of light streaks here, but you can see it's a really cool effect because you panel through the light here and it kind of glows. That's cool. But I didn't really like the Deep Sea, so I'll just choose Chemistry instead. Now, in the original example, we couldn't see these light streaks here. So another really cool preset is Radioactive with K. And you can leave the streaks, but if you set 0 to both of them, look, you can create a really cool look here. I'll actually set this to 1 because I like the other look better, maybe 2. And you can see you can definitely create somehow a creepy nuclear look. And then in the top layer, you can come to the curves here, and to the blue channel, you can just boost it up a little bit. And you see it will start to lag a little bit because you're drastically playing with color. But you can see even in the blue channel, it kind of plays around with the green. So that can also be a way to manipulate how green you want it to be. And last but not least, you can also create an adjustment layer. And I don't know, apply a tint if you want. Say like 20%, so it's less intense. And then a curves. And then just, overall the look of it, if you want darker, and maybe the blue a little bit. And now we're actually playing with the blue and not with the green. So that creates a more pale look, but still pretty cool. You can see the effects of tint here. So yeah, that's how you can make an image into a 3D creepy nuclear scene like this. I hope you guys have found this short tip useful, and you cannot wait for what's coming. Nahuel and I are making another series called Double Storm, where again Cinema 4D and 3ds Max will be the topics of our mini series. So don't miss that, it's coming soon, maybe this week, maybe next week. So I'll see you guys there, and stay tuned in noisejunkies.net. See you next time.